I'm Urza47, and this is episode 13 of Urza Commands the Xenonauts project. Last episode we had a crash site recovery, I think. It's actually been a long time since I recorded. I think it was a crash site recovery. Our Charlie is on its way back. And there is another UFO over here in Japan, strafing towns. Yeah, like each strafing run it's doing is like over 100 people that are dead or missing. And it's a medium UFO, which means it's going to require multiple planes, and my Middle Eastern base is too far away for it to do anything, and a single Condor that's basically its only in range of Indonesia, and only my Condor 4 is available to deal with it. What was my... Yeah, I don't have a transfer or anything. I was planning on... I had some plan in mind for how I was going to... Next is a dropship here, right. A Condor and a Foxtrot in North America. Oh, I was going to build another Foxtrot for this one. I think that was the plan. See, 2 Condors and a... Yeah, I was going to buy more planes at the end of the month. So I need to buy another Condor here. And more things here because... I think I'm going to want 3 planes here, 3 planes here, 3 planes here. Oh, right, and there's also the money problem. Hangars are cheap, so let's go ahead and build a hangar. So that it's ready at the next month when I get around to it. A communications disruption here in, I think, Mongolia or something. It's right outside, it's like right next to my radar range. I need to build another radar in Indonesia, incidentally. Before I get too much further, let's go over the status. Well, let's wait till our Sky Ranger returns. A mall strafed in northern Russia. 27 killed and 72 missing. Okay, as it stands, we're looking at a casualty level of 2,719 people dead or missing, and a projected forecast change of over $250,000. Okay, so that means we're looking at less than $1 million worth of income. Most of the losses are in the Soviet Union because all these strafed malls and things. We're losing a lot of money in Indochina as well, and Australia. Throughout Asia we're losing money. We're getting money in the Middle East, though, and in Europe. Minus $50,000 in North America. Minus $53,000 in South America. Wow, that's... Yeah, I'm just failing at dealing with these alien attacks. We're going to need more airplanes, is the long and the short of that. Currently our monthly costs of this base are 1.1 million. Our total monthly costs are 1.7 million. This sheet says we have a monthly income of about 1.1 million, but it's going to go down because of this change here. It's going to be more like 800,000 or so. Not so good. Researching, we have 2 teams of 15 scientists, one doing alien interrogation, the other on a very important tech of alien alloy fabrication. And we're not manufacturing armor anymore, so that's good. So this is $165,000 of free cash. We're not earmarking it for any kind of manufacturing. Although we're going to want to transfer my Foxtrot over to Indonesia and then build a new one here in the Middle East to replace it. That's right, I was going to... out of sorts, okay. Corporal Stephen Greff sustained some light injuries. He's now named Argati. Okay, let's look at the complete soldier roster. We have 2 captains in the squad right now. 3 lieutenants, 4 corporals, and a private. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're doing good. We didn't suffer any losses. We don't have to hire any replacements as of yet. Although currently we have 6 people in sick bay. So if we attend a mission right now, we're going to have to do it with some people who are injured. Which leaves me to think we might want to hire a couple more people. We have 15 empty bunks in our personnel quarters, so there's room to do that. But I'm loath to hire more people this late in the month because that's basically... This is 25 days of which I'm not getting a benefit for having paid that salary. We've completed alien alloy fabrication. Our scientists have developed a method of shaping captured alien alloys, allowing us to incorporate them into our designs for the first time. This is largely the result of tapping the vast reserves of energy locked away inside our stores of selenium, though the foundry possesses are a little more complex than simply blasting the materials with our upgraded laboratory lasers until they melt. For the sake of brevity, I will leave the explanation at that. We can vastly improve the efficiency of our existing technology with alien materials, but they also opened the door to ideas that seemed impossible only a few weeks ago. My scientists are as much limited by their scientific education as they are enlightened by it. So we're going to try to get improved battlefield infantry armor, but soon we'll be building whole vehicles and entire aircraft. This is a really, really important piece of technology, and you're free to pause the video and read all of it if you wish. Wolf battle armor. Yes, we're going to want that. God, we're going to want that. And we've completed the Reaper autopsy. It's a 6-foot-tall insectoid nightmare with chitin blades strong enough to pierce steel and a particularly horrific method of reproduction. It is a biological weapon of mass destruction, a monster which spreads death and terror in equal measure. Yeah, basically it's a silicoid from the conventional XCOM. You can read some of this. I'll scroll down so you can get the last few lines. They're basically carbon copies of no, I had a brain fart. Chrysalids, that's it. The Corvette UFO is a medium-sized UFO. It's the first genuine alien warship we have encountered, exchanging the delicate wing surfaces used by smaller ships as sensor amplifiers for sturdier hull construction and more powerful weapons. So presumably it's this Corvette that's cruising around, strafing malls and things. It's just as deadly when used to bomb ground targets as it is when used against aerial opponents. So it has 1,700 hit points. So out of curiosity, let's... aircraft weapons... If it's 1,700, how much does our... Oh, can I not... Where does it say how much damage these do? Surely it does somewhere. Well, the basic AIM-9 Sidewinder does 300, and the torpedo does 600. I have no idea how much more powerful these are. Okay, well, I'm kind of curious as to whether a single Foxtrot can take on a Corvette. Okay, 2 small UFOs detected. We might as well experiment and see if we can shoot this down with a single Condor. And we'll send 2 to this other one just to be on the safe side. There's a medium one. It's too far away for any of our planes to get to, unfortunately. A Marine dead zone. So it's another one probably down here off the southern coast of Australia. Without the ability to communicate, there can be no peace. The war can only end with the extinction of one side or the other. Well, that's pretty accurate. So basically the grunt aliens are mindless thralls, and we'll need to actually capture an officer if we're going to get anywhere with the interrogation aspect. Although we can, in the laboratory, order them to kill themselves. That's actually not practical for us to do in the field. Designing new dropship technology. Develop new vehicles and aircraft. Alien electronics. Well, shit, yes. We gotta get some better interceptors. Because that'll put us on the road to getting improved interceptors. Well, they both went down to 30% ammo. So it seems like both of them are required to actually shoot down one of these. And it's a scout, so there's not much point in trying to recover it, so we'll just airstrike it. Especially there's not much point given that a lot of our guys are still in sickbay. Ah, this guy is totally outpacing. Oh, and it's escaped to space. Sure, go ahead and return to base, because I can't do anything about this because it's too far away. It's probably going to take my money away, too. Oh, he strafed an oil rig. That cost me some money. 57 workers lost. Oh, this one cost 45 workers. Okay, go ahead and send both of these. It's going away from me. Yeah, return to base. You're not going to accomplish anything. Might as well turn back now so that you don't have as much refueling you have to do. Okay, are you close enough now for... Okay, the Foxtrot can get there. I'm curious to see whether this will be sufficient to actually shoot it down. Oh, he strafed a train. He strafed a bunch of them. 82 fatalities. 74 fatalities. Oh god, look how much my funding is sinking. The tally of casualties is already over 3,000. Oh, Christ! Okay. We still will never know. Okay, please shoot this thing down. I can't afford to lose any more. Oh, you strafed a warship. I'm not sure why that's not appearing on this screen down here, but okay. Oil rig strafed. Okay, well we did at least shoot this one down. Return to base, thank you. Here, strike it. We're going to need to rely on these airstrike monies to make up for the money that we're losing from the Council of Funding Nations. Oh, he's just flying right next to my base and I can't do anything about it because I'm too cheap to buy interceptors this late in the month. Ugh. 3 hours to refuel. Looks like it went away. Okay, well that's a relief. We've completed an Indonesia hangar, very good. Okay, 2 medium 8 UFOs. We'll send just a Foxtrot because I'm curious whether this is capable of dealing with it. And a scout down there, which I will let move further up the African continent so I'm actually in close enough a range that I'm not worried about it turning over down here somewhere and I won't be able to catch it. 0% victory, okay. Well, good to know. Okay, so I need to intercept this, let's say. I know you're at 68, but I don't care. Or why the hell not send all of it? Every single last plane we have. So it took both torpedoes and a lot of shooting from both Condors to kill it. And I don't think we've... Actually, I think we have captured one of these before. So we should probably investigate this crash site after the light line moves a little bit. So that sort of offsets some of the damage in northern Africa that we've taken. Though we're losing a crap ton of money elsewhere. Okay, a big UFO in South America. I don't know if a single Foxtrot and a Condor is sufficient, but we will see. Yeah, they need to buy a new plane. 100% victory. Very good. Oh, okay, so there's... With a Foxtrot and a Condor in this situation, I can shoot it down, but I sustain a lot of damage in the process. Okay, this one will take the $35,000 for. Okay, so we're queuing up to go investigate that crash site in northern Africa. Next to Tripoli in Libya. So who's going to attend this mission? Not the people who are injured. So we're short a heavy weapons guy. I guess we can live with that. And Sigafuse isn't going. We'll send Ladder and Sure Shot instead of Sai Says for this mission. One, two, three, four, five, and we'll send a second assault. Because this is an industrial area, there's going to be some close quarter shooting. And needless to say, there's going to be a lot of close quarter shooting in the actual UFO itself. Equip default equipment, please. Okay, so you need to take your armor off, and so do you, and so do you. So we actually have enough for everyone to get it. That's not the default? Okay, well. Alright, you don't need so much of this, so much of that. Yeah, ditch the C4. Wow, and Zilch, you're like superhuman strength. 63, that's pretty good. Okay, you can carry... Actually, what's the default? That's the default, okay. Carry some C4. Here, carry one of these. Another flashbang couldn't hurt. And some more C4 for good measure. Okay, 2 sticks is plenty. Here, you can have some jackal armor because we have plenty of it. Jackal armor all around. Although soon we'll actually have alien alloy armor, which is even better. Although hopefully we won't take too many casualties in the meantime. My concern about wolf armor, though, is that it's very heavy relative to the jackal armor. So we'll probably not be able to carry as much stuff into the mission in the future if we're using wolf armor. Okay, 3.6 SC4 seems too much. Here, have some of this. Have some grenades. Those are always useful. Okay, so this team will consist of B. Kerrigan, Dispaminite, Ladder and Sure Shot, Zilch, Misic, and Argati. And my assaults both have... Actually, everyone on this team has decent reflexes, the assaults especially. And accuracy-wise, the assaults have poor accuracy by design, the sniper has good accuracy also by design. B. Kerrigan has a ton of hit points, everyone else not so much. Wow, Argati only 37 hit points. I hope you don't get shot, because you're not going to survive if you do. Oh, there's this thing again. Are my planes ready? No, they're still rearming. Okay, it's cutting back towards this direction. Hopefully we'll be able to successfully intercept it. Although right now it's heading out of range, which is unfortunate. Ah, shoot. Okay, but this mission's about to start, but these scouts down here have me worried. I don't have enough planes to shoot them down. This is looking like a bad month for me, finance-wise. I need to get more money and buy more planes and better planes, and I need to do it quickly. But in the meantime, let's focus on the task at hand, which is this tactical mission. Renaming soldiers after friends and family makes their deaths more tragic/hilarious. Yes, it does. Thank you. Okay, so we are positioned on the southernmost corner of the map, next to what looks like yet another rail yard. The last time I played this game, there was actually a lot more map variety than what I'm seeing here. This is like the third rail yard I've seen that looks exactly like this. Okay, well... yeah, with the second floor stuff up here also. But people do have mods that add more random maps to more random map scripts and things of that nature to the game, and I'm actually running one of them already. I'm actually beginning to suspect that it's not working correctly because of the duplicate maps I've been getting, but after this episode I'll have to investigate that. So we have... I guess we want to use the same plan we used last time on this map. We'll advance our shotgun people. Okay, there's a civilian here, but he doesn't have a gun, so it's... we might not have the badass security guard this time. And the UFO is probably up here. So what I'm actually going to do is just go off in that direction right from the get-go. Zilch, just way too slow. You're not going on Overwatch. We'll have my shotgun guys just sort of poke around in here in case an alien shows up. And then they'll sort of peel back around and join the rest of the squad. Oh, that's an alien over there. I totally did not see that. Okay. And that is a totally new type of alien as well. Okay, Dispaminite, take some cover behind this. Yes, you see an alien there, I know that. Okay, so you'll take a shot as soon as you have some, okay, well, we'll try and suppress it right now while we have a chance with our... Okay, well, we didn't suppress it like I was hoping we would. I'm very worried about moving in an aggressive manner like this. But we'll have enough time to shoot and still get away, so... there's worse things to attempt. I guess we'll have our sniper sort of walk around and see if he can get a clear shot. Which so far he cannot. Okay, I guess we'll start by using our shotgun guy here. A civilian there, so I guess that might distract him. I think he's the guy that opened this door and ran in. Wow, he just took the entire shotgun blast and didn't flinch. Okay, well... I didn't have enough to get all the way over here like I hoped. A grenade might be in order if we can get close enough to throw it. How many time units is that going to cost? 43 time units. Hope you throw it far enough so that this guy's out of the blast. Okay, well, you're wearing armor and you have 60 hit points. You should be okay, more or less, hopefully. Possibly, maybe. This shot is dangerous because Misic is in the way. So we'll just spend enough time units so that you don't shoot him accidentally. And you have enough time units to sort of get out of dodge. Oh, that grenade didn't do anything. It didn't... Oh! That is a severe injury. Holy crap! What the hell is that? It's some sort of robot thing that just... Okay, well I'd panic too because he's down to 6 hit points. Okay, well you've been suppressed so you can't take the full shot you would normally like to. So this will hopefully be enough. Okay. These are like some kind of robot, incidentally. Okay, Argotti will... Oh, you don't have a med kit. Okay, that's unfortunate. Well, there were civilians running around in here, so I'm thinking... that it's unlikely there's an alien hiding in here. But you never know. Yeah, kneeling seems like a sensible thing to do. As for these people, we'll just leave everyone on Overwatch. You actually haven't been suppressed. And we'll see if this robot thing peeks around the corner again and we can shoot it. Okay, well, it shot up my scout car to little effect. And we didn't take any sort of reaction fire at all. Why, I don't know. So for experience's sake, we'll move the car out of the way. For Christ's sake, I didn't move the car out of the way all the way. Stop shooting the car! Okay. Okay, well it still might get blocked by the fence, but there's not much I can do about that. Oh, you guys are terrible shots. That was a oh my god, all these misses. I don't believe it. Stop missing. Okay, take an aimed shot. 79%. Okay, well that's pretty good. Yeah, minor injuries all around. Okay. Aladdin, you need to make this 95% shot, hopefully. Or actually, hold on a second. If I just turn to face... I don't have enough to take 2 shots at 70. Yeah, we'll take the single shot. Okay, that's insufficient. Oh, but wait, but I have a shotgun guy here. Why don't we use him to take this robot out? There we go. It's like skeet shooting. And as for Misich, why don't you go grab your shotgun back off the ground where you left it. And come back over here for some medical attention. I'm thinking our gas grenades aren't going to work against these robotic foes, so if we want to stun one, we're going to have to actually use a shock baton. Okay, B. Kerrigan can be our medic. That's as good as it's going to get for you, unfortunately. Okay, so Misich has a lengthy stay in sickbay ahead of him, assuming he even survives the rest of the mission. And we'll send our scout car through the fence, thus creating a hole for our troops to go through. And we'll have people slowly make their way around. Actually, we'll have Misich cover this way, just in case an alien comes down through here. That was kind of frightening. A whole crap ton of shots taken. Let's go ahead and lead with the scout car. I don't have enough time to just actually shoot that. And not much odds of hitting it with a shotgun at this range either. Well, since we can't shoot, we might as well move the scout car up so hopefully we can draw its fire a little bit. Meanwhile, we'll have the rest of the team advance on it. So if it actually rounds this corner, we'll have a bunch of people ready to shoot it. Actually, no, don't go quite that far. We don't want to bunch them up too much, because if he comes around here and sprays more of those lasers, he's liable to suppress more of them. And I would sooner avoid that. Meanwhile, we'll post message in this door area. Andron Guard Corps. Just a bunch of wreckage, it looks like. Yeah, you're still here. So I was planning on moving him behind this dumpster. I'm still wondering if that's a wise idea or not. I'll go with not. Let him shoot at the scout car if he wants to. Okay, our guy took a hit, but it's not very severe. I'm not sure where it went, though. Oh, but there's another Andron over there, which I'm not at all happy to see. Completely missed. Not what I was looking for. I don't know where this robot thing ended up, though, which is... I'm really kind of worried about that. Okay, we'll have our sniper move over here. Sort of take up a long-range firing position behind this car. I don't want to advance too much because there's still that robot thing I'm concerned about. Just run all out. We can use this building here for cover. Well, there's the robot. Okay, you know what? Oh, for God's sake. He just took another wound and he's panicking again. Let's see if we can't have our scout cart drive in here and deal with this goddamn flying thing. To hell with the experience, just shoot it. Thank you. Okay, I'm only putting you here for a second as a spotter. Wow, that is not good odds to hit at all. So we'll have you duck behind this dumpster. Even an aim shot is only 33%. Okay, I'm thinking we're going to want somebody... Well, I guess we'll take this shot because why not? Oh, it hit. Nice. This is probably going to be like 0%, 5% or something. 11, yeah, pretty crummy because it's so far away. Okay, just run all out. That's fine. We'll have our shotgun guys and B. Kerrigan start to move through this building and see if we can flank it over around on this side. And Misic, well, we'll go in last because he can't withstand any more injury. Looks like he's shooting at Misic. It was going to be a difficult shot because of that, of how he's tucked behind this wall. Okay, we'll start by having our ever-reliable scout car. Yes, I know there's an alien there. We'll have you drive up. Oh, the UFO's over here this time. Interesting. Okay, so it is a little bit different. Oh, he destroyed that cover piece he was using. Brilliant. Okay. Now we're much more likely to score hits. Zilch has an 83% shot. And a follow-up shot that will probably miss. Oh, it didn't. Nice shooting. Wow, it's almost out of sniper range even. Well, it is sort of out of effective range. When these squares turn yellow, that means you're taking a range penalty. So I have enough time units to take 2 shots. First one missed. Very good. That is a dead alien. Okay, we'll go ahead and sprint to Spam Knight because there's no immediate danger. And we'll have B. Kerrigan once again administer some first aid. Who else needs first aid? Argotti does. Here, have some. Anyone else? Alaterin could use some, but he's a sniper and he's probably not going to get shot at anymore. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll cover the door with Argotti. Nothing here. Okay, so I guess we can use this as a shortcut to get to the UFO without exposing ourselves to too much hostile fire. Well, that was a square too far. Okay, whatever. So we'll have our guys advance toward the entrance of the UFO using our scout car for cover and concealment. It's positioned right in front of these sort of Jersey barriers, which is ideal. And we'll move our sniper up as well. And I want somebody aimed this way just to provide some security in case an alien decides to crash our party. And once this immediate area is clear, we'll have our shotgun guys move in and be our door breachers. So we'll go ahead and move in first with the scout car, just in case there's an alien here. We'll leave you on Overwatch, because as we've known well in the past, that you absolutely must cover the door of these UFOs. And you have a great shot at anybody who steps out of there. You only have enough time units for a normal shot, but that's still 40%. And you being a sniper, you're not gonna have enough time to do any real shooting, so you can just move over here. That's fine. And our shotgun guys can just sort of hide behind the scout car. Which, by the way, if the scout car dies, it doesn't like explode in some huge, fantastic fireball that will kill everyone. And be Kerrigan, I'm pretty confident that there aren't any aliens lurking over here, or if there are, they're not interested in pursuing me. So you can come over here and join everyone else. But face this way, just to be on the safe side. Even though you're not going to be able to shoot anything because of all that running, we want to have somebody taking a peek, just to make sure in case something untoward were to happen. Okay, so that turn was uneventful. And demolishing this fence took a lot of time and effort for the scout car to do. So it leaves our actually, you can stay there and just sort of act as cover for guys moving up. We'll take our shotgun guys, starting with the guy who's not injured, our Gotti, and take a peek around this corner. Okay, this wall's actually closed off. You do have enough time to get over here and reserve for a single snapshot, but I don't think that's going to do it. You can take cover behind the car. So we want at least somebody who's a decent shot to be able to do this. Be carrying you're a fair shot. And we'll have everyone else sort of file behind the scout car. And actually we'll let the Spamonite cover the rear. Because you never know. One of these days an alien is going to sneak up behind me and I'll be glad I did that. Okay, still no contact. I don't want to demolish these Jersey walls because this is like a perfect way to cover my entrance into the craft. So we'll just sort of drive up and park it right in front of the door for the time being. And if I want to take 2 shots, I better have 46 time units. But that's not going to get the job done, so we'll... And Misic can cover the... Okay, these 2 guys should be able to... That's actually not enough for a normal shot if you have to turn this way. We'll take a ladder in over and use this Jersey wall as cover. And 2 more guys huddled behind this car. It might have been my imagination, but I think I heard a door opening. Like a mundane human door, not some fancy alien thing. But I'm going to pay it no mind because it's probably a civilian, and the only place where a door might have been opened is like over here somewhere, and I'm really not concerned about that. Okay, so we'll move Misic to the opposite side here. So we have 2 shotgun assaults flanking the entrance. We'll go ahead and move our scout car off to the side. We'll put our sniper dead center so that he can actually look into the craft from this vantage point. Okay, so I guess the question here is, who do we want to go into the craft? You know, on entry detail. Probably not Zilch, as it happens, because, well, his time units are crap. We want someone with good time units. Oh wow, I don't even need to click there, I can just look. B. Kerrigan would be good, Dispaminite would be good. Aleterin would be good if he weren't a sniper. And obviously my assaults are good because that's why they're assaults. I gave them shotguns for a reason. Okay, so we'll have our assaults. Whoa, I did not mean to do that. Okay, well, actually, that's not a bad thing to do in this case, because I have a lot of guys with guns who can... Okay, so if I move here and... that's not far enough. Okay, that was really crappy. You know, it occurs to me, maybe you can't suppress these robots. That would kind of make sense. My sniper doesn't have a good enough... 48% because of all that cover that's in the way. Okay, so I'm thinking these grenades aren't going to get the job done. How many time... It's going to take 31 time units to throw a grenade. This will hopefully at least succeed in destroying his cover. If not, you know, killing him outright. Oh, he doesn't have enough time units to get behind. One too few. Curse you, Zilch, why do you have to be so slow? Alright, might as well take this shot. And this one. 4 damage. That is not ideal. Okay, you don't have any grenades. You have a grenade. How many grenades do you have? You have just the 1 grenade. Actually, I think a smoke grenade might be a wise thing to do here. With this, it'll make it... Or actually, does Will smoke even work on these things? I guess I'm going to assume that it will, and deploy the smoke. And finally we'll sort of move over here out of the line of fire. Yeah, because you're shooting through smoke here, your odds to hit got terrible. So normally shooting that range, aim shot 81%, aim shot, even with nothing in the way, 33% at that close range. So smoke definitely does a number on your hit percentages. And I'm wondering if I want him to do something else, given that all that smoke's in the way. Probably not. I can't think of anything else for him to do besides sit there and hope he can score a... Okay, well the grenade did its job, so this is all moot. But in this game, just like in XCOM, better safe than sorry. Okay, so... I'll be careful to click not on the door when I rotate my guys. There we go. I'm wondering if it's the wisest idea to have these guys kneel, but I don't know. Okay, our sniper can stay outside. If something comes through here with all these guys and all their time units saved up, or most of them, well, first of all, I want to see who it could be, because we actually already peeked into the first antechamber and there's nothing there. Alright, Misich opened the door. Okay, well there's another dead alien inside here. Okay, we're gonna take a peek, and nothing there. Okay, so we're gonna crouch at this front door. So are you. And we're gonna move our someone who's faster than you. That's all pretty crummy. Okay, sure, why not? $21. I guess that'll work. And because the store is going to close in a second, we'll go ahead and move up our sniper and B. Kerrigan as well. Oh my gosh! What just happened? So somebody came back through here, shot him, went completely unnoticed. I go through these assaults way too fast. Okay, we'll nominate the Spaminite to go investigate. And investigate he did. Oh, and you've been suppressed. Okay, actually, we'll get out of there. You can get out of there. At least for this round, we'll play the reaction shot game. Since nobody has moved, just about, I feel confident that we can win it. Resisted? Okay, well, at least he's missing now. My guys are missing too. That's an ominous sound. Okay, so you have 69 time units. You'll have 45 remaining after you move here. So what if we have you drop your shotgun and go for the stun? Yeah, you'll have plenty of time for that. Okay, that was a lot of stun damage and he didn't die or anything. So we're going to have to go for plan B, and that is shoot the shit out of him with burst fire at point blank range. Okay. Plan C then. You go in and finish him off with burst fire at not point blank range, but hopefully close enough. Thank you. That was more difficult than it probably needed to be, but so be it, I suppose. Okay, meanwhile, we'll have B. Kerrigan cover these two doors. And Zilch, why don't you step over here and get out of the line of fire so Eladrin can cover this door with his sniper rifle. Now, I'm very worried that someone will round this corner and shoot Misich, especially given all this gunfire that just took place, but unfortunately there's nothing I can do about that. And Misich being just a corporal is kind of expendable anyway. Okay, well. At least it's the expendable people who are getting whacked, and not, the captain and the lieutenant. The officers are not the ones getting killed. Okay, so we know there's an alien standing right over here somewhere. Given that, I think the decision we need to make here is grenade. I think that would be our best bet, especially because there's something in the way. Good old-fashioned explosive grenade. To hell with the salvage. This mission is too bloody hard. And hopefully that grenade will get the job done. If it doesn't, may God have mercy on our collective souls. If it only did 18 damage, okay, then that's not gonna be enough. How does a grenade only do 18 damage, is what I want to know. Okay, I'm assuming he doesn't have any time units left. If that is the case, then he's probably dead. So we will go ahead and crouch, do this all precision-like. And because one burst fire isn't enough, we have Zilch here. Very good. And B. Kerrigan, I think, needs to do something useful. We should peek around this front just to be sure there's no alien hiding here. And there is not. Okay, well, I'm going to be liberal with time units here. For the simple reason that he'll have enough to get back into cover if he discovers any aliens. Unless somebody shoots him, like that. Okay. Ow, 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 he's bleeding to death. Okay, well, he does still have enough time units to get back into cover. So that's true. And he requires some medical attention. You know what? Somebody conveniently left a shotgun here. Why don't we ditch the sniper rifle and use that? Congratulations, Eladarin. You've just been reassigned to the support crew. Congratulations. As for everyone else, hopefully that alien won't come around and kill you. That's pretty much where we're at. B. Kerrigan, you're about to take some more bleed damage, and Dispamonite does in fact have a health kit, so that should be able to be dealt with. I don't know if he'll come through this door or not. That was an ominous sound. I don't know what it was shooting at, but it wasn't shooting at me. Oh, come on. Yes, you've taken some damage. Okay. So what we're going to do is the following. We're going to get some first aid going. 25 hit points worth. That's actually not enough. Do some more. Okay, he's full up. And this is where I should have put the med pack, so I didn't have to... whatever. Okay, Zilch can go on burst and cover this doorway. Be Kerrigan panicked, he can't do anything. And Eladarin will likewise cover... Although if an alien if he just stands here and opens the door, he's going to get shot by Zilch. He's not going to actually make this step and take the shotgun blast. So for that reason, I kind of want to remove him here. But that has the problem if the alien does some sort of double move and comes around here. Eladarin's basically dead because he's pointing in the wrong direction. So actually, I'm going to do this. Hopefully this gets me a shot here, and without being totally... He can probably see this doorway out of the corner of his eye and be able to do something about it. Oh my god! I did not expect him to do that. What was that sound? It sounded like an alien killing a civilian. Okay, well, Dispamonite just got shot in the face. Fortunately, he wasn't killed. Unfortunately, he's not carrying his weapon because of the need for first aid on the part of B. Kerrigan. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have Eladarin sure shot. Give him the shotgun in the back treatment. And a second shot for good measure. Okay, I guess it's now B. Kerrigan's turn to be the doctor. We're going to have some long sick bay stays ahead of us, it looks like. But the good news is we have secured the UFO, so the mission is basically over at this point, especially because we have our scout car out here, making sure the aliens aren't going to recapture it. And we'll have Zilch. What's wrong with this door? Is there somebody standing on the other side of this door, which is causing me to not be able to open it? because if that's the case, that's terrifying. Okay, so to cater to that possibility, we're going to have Despaminite move over here and be ready to shoot. Actually, one normal shot's not going to get the job done. Why don't you get behind cover? There you go. Well, Aladdin is basically dead if there is another alien and it does that same maneuver. Although that first one really outfoxed me. I did not expect him to just bypass both doors and round this corner here. But I guess it shows you absolutely have to cover every single angle. Okay, so now the door works. And I'm slightly puzzled. Okay, we'll let our less experienced, more expendable friend Zilch case the place out. Okay, nothing here. Okay, I'm going to officially declare this UFO empty. And as such, we're going to just sort of maneuver into this entryway here and cover it for the requisite 5 turns for the mission to end. Because evidently there's another alien outside somewhere shooting civilians, and I frankly don't care. Because the game will eventually give me credit for this and end the mission. Okay, well, Misic did finally die after being absolutely manhandled at the hands of the aliens. The good news is Argotti did not die, and neither did B. Kerrigan. So, yay. Zilch and Despaminite made Sergeant for not getting killed as corporals. Very good. And some varying times in sickbay for everyone, ranging from 21 days for Argotti down to just a couple of days for the, for the 52 out of 53. Yeah, the 1 to 3 days for the just a scratch people. As far as stat ups, because B. Kerrigan panicked, he gets a point of bravery. Lots of time units all around, a hit point all around for all those injuries, an accuracy and a strength all around because of all the shooting and carrying heavy stuff. We killed 10 out of 11 aliens. The 11th one was still wandering around in the village somewhere. And 2 civilians and 1 local force were whacked, so I get a bad rating for that, but well, those guys are just cannon fodder as far as I'm concerned. So the Androns, or what these are called, the corpse has been sent to the research division, as has the light drone, which is that mechanical thing I discovered. For Uranium, 14 alloys, and $58,000 worth of scrap. And a bunch of corpses have been destroyed. The Corvette data core has been destroyed. Well, all the flinging grenades around like I did is bound to destroy some stuff. Also, B. Kerrigan and Argotti were severely wounded, so they get the Purple Heart. Or the Crimson Heart, as the case may be. Well, that'll do it for this episode. Join me next time when I figure out what the hell I'm going to do about these other 3 UFOs that are still out there. I'll see you then. So long.